Infinity Trust Mortgage, in the top line, 15.75% growth for the second quarter result and marginal 7.68% growth in the bottom line. The earning per share could only grow to 8 kobo from 7 kobo. P ratio 16.39 and not too bad if you project it further to the full year. Earnings yield 6.10%, profit margin 35.54%. I can tell you that mortgage banks are actually making a lot of money. Their profit margin is not small. But between Living Trust, Infinity Trust, the price of Infinity Trust, if I'm not mistaken, is even higher than the price of Living Trust. But from this, Aruna, sincerely, figures don't have emotion. Living Trust is better.
Because it's listed, like I said, it's listed on the growth board. And this might be on the main board. Attention is given, especially for most traders, attention is given to stocks that are listed on the main board.
Okay, we go to Adova. Ideally, we shouldn't even be wasting our time on this kind of result. But what I tried to do here, I showed the audited report because you know that it was qualified. As a matter of fact, one of the equity companies that was suspended by the NGS. I think now this NGS should be lifting the suspension.
No, the day they released it, the suspension was lifted.
Okay, so now looking at this, the audited report is showing 307.13% loss, not just decline, from 1.8 billion naira profit in 2020 COVID year. Are they telling us that they are able to sell more fuel in a lockdown year than a free year of 2021, such that they will now be reporting 3.8 billion naira loss? It's terrible. Yes, conservatively, we just put 307.13% loss. It's more because first, the entire profit of 1.8 billion naira was wiped off, and then you now generated fresh loss of 3.8 billion naira. But looking at their first quarter for 2022, we could see that they are reporting profit after tax of 193 million naira. Now, what will you say about this company? Is it that Nigerians are no longer buying fuel? Is it that they are engaging, they are involved in fresh investment? What must be responsible for this terrible result?
What hit their position was actually explained in notes 11 and 12 in their AFX. And what I said there is that interest on loan and borrowers was 1 billion.
Must you borrow the money? You don't have the
interest expense on trade loan 32 million. Interest operation on overdraft and short-term loan another billion. Net exchange differences on borrowing 1.4 billion. The total finance cost was 3.5 billion. That was what hit their position, and it threw their results into.
They are highly geared.
They are.
And in operations in Nigeria, if you are not careful of borrowing, you will not only kill the business. If care is not taken, the investor, the managers will kill themselves. You don't just go and borrow because the funds are available. But I put a question to you. What are the possibilities here? What are the hopes for investors in this company?
One of the first things I say is that the suspension has cast a doubt on their integrity and their, and on the confidence of the investors on one hand. Then two, this loss, it might not hit the price now, but I believe that as we progresses, I think there will be a negative impact on the price. Yes, it was suspended at 1305. When it came back, it still traded at 1305. Ever as we speak on the board, it's still 1305. But I know that in the coming days, this price may likely be looking down.
All right, I do hope sincerely you are enjoying every bit of this presentation. Please, we'll go on a short break. When we return, we'll be looking at a few insurance equities, we might likely say they are worth your consideration. But please don't change this channel, because we'll be right back.